Well, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Uh, Welcome to day 3 of the Hello Witch. I'm trying to talk here and you're chatting it up with me, but it's always good to see you. Thank you for being here. Day 3 of the new player experience. All right. So, day 1, we got the level 9. Yesterday, day 2, we got to level 19. So, we're going to see where we end up. Got roughly 90 minutes before my attention needs to be elsewhere. But first and foremost, so the day is reset. There it goes. It always freaks me out when I see it go to black screen here as it's trying to switch over to everything. So we have our dailies to do once again. There's an achievement, strengthen allies claim. Yes, I did have uh, still fighting that freaking cough. Um, did have a nice, awesome ally request waiting for me in the inbox when I logged on. So we just got done with a very stressful territory war, which we won by the skin of our ass. So I'm like kind of decompressing simultaneously as trying to start this. But okay. So in addition to the ally request that was waiting for me, I had something else in my inbox that I wanted everybody to see because I'm hoping the stuff that's in my inbox in the future will either just be granted to you as you start playing or it'll come to you in the same way. But it's from CG, Capital Games, the developer, and it is. We apologize for any inconvenience you may have incurred. Here are some items to help you along your way. So, 30 Jedi Knight Anakin, 50 Old Ben, 30 Ahsoka Tano, 50 Farm Boy Luke, 30 Rey Scavenger, 80 Mace Windu, 50 Princess Leia, 20 Stormtrooper Han, or Han, depending on how you want to say it, 30 Moff Gideon, hi, LX. Yes, I will. I'll add you for sure. So 30 Dark Trooper. Uh, this is the new player experience stream, L. Um, so I'm guessing this is what you're supposed to get as a new player, and it just hasn't quite been working right. So this is what they sent. So anyway, 30 Kylo Ren Unmasked, 80 Darth Vader. So that'll be an unlock for him. Uh, 80 Kanan Jarrus, 80 Ezra Bridger, 80 Harrison Dula, 80 Chopper, 80 Sabine Wren, 80 Zeb, 80 Admiral Akbar, 80 Bossk, 30 Tarkin, 80 Boba Fett, 25 TIE Fighter Pilot, 80 Cad Bane, 80 Dengar, 30 Captain Rex, 80 Shards of Grief Karga. Rest in peace to uh, Carl Weathers. I got to meet him. He was a very nice guy. But rest in peace, Carl Weathers, 80 Grief Karga, 80 Mandalorian, normal Mando, 50 Finn, 80 Royal Guard, 80 Captain Phasma, 80 IG-88, 80 Shards of the Y-Wing, 25 Phantom, 80 Ghost, 80 Anakin, 25 Ahsoka, 80 TIE Bomber, 80 Darth Vader, 80 Slave One or Boba Fett ship, depending, 10 million credits, 45, 25, and 25 of those respective abilities. So we're gonna have a lot of unlocking to do. Like I said, I don't know the circumstances that cause this. If this is just the stuff you're supposed to get when you start and it's not working, or what the deal is. But hopefully you'll get all of this and more. We're just gonna have activate. So we're gonna activate Sabine Wren. Yeah, they gave a lot of stuff. I was very surprised to see that. I was not expecting that. We'll see if we have enough training droids to get all these new people up to level 20. 'Cause we have the credits. They gave us the money. Oh yeah, the droids aren't gonna be a problem. Yeah, new player experience, L. They really put the gas pedal down to get people to 85 and in a position to be able to compete a lot faster. Oh, we can promote her as well. Watch, this is going to be the whole stream. Me just promoting and leveling and doing all the stuff from all this that CG gave me. Okay, so we got her to 4 stars, and we can upgrade her gear. But we're not gonna prioritize gear just yet. We're just gonna get everybody that they gave us kind of up and running, and then but we do have the full Phoenix team available to us now, including I think the mighty Captain Rex. So, and here's Captain Phasma. So, boom. So that's another addition to a First Order team. Looks like we'll be able to do a Phoenix team for sure, a Jedi team, a First Order team, and yeah, it looks like they gave us a couple of solid teams. Bounty Hunters, maybe even. I remember Bosk, Boba, and Cad. And Grief and Mando. Yes, so we got a Bounty Hunter team too. It's a lot. It's a lot. They gave us quite a bit here. Oh, congratulations, all Darth Revan characters. Now you need them at 7 stars and Gear 12 minimum. Gear 12 minimum. Trust me, that event is no joke. What about do you have Jedi Knight Revan characters up and running as well, or are you just doing Darth Revan first? This is huge. Having him activated, this is massive. He's a very long farm. This ship, very long farm. Look at those graphics. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, and I just got progress on something. How many of these credits do I have? 0. So they give you the ship, but you can't do nothing with it yet because you don't have no credits. Interesting. I don't think they thunked this one all the way through. And yeah, I know I said thunk. I've done it on purpose. Harrison Dula. How long do you think it's going to be until they update her look? Do you think they're going to go with the look from Ahsoka like they did with a lot of the other characters, or are they going to keep her as is? HK47 is awesome. He is, in my opinion, he's probably due for a little bit of a rework. He's kind of fallen to the wayside ever since Malgus came around. He was the obvious one to bump out of the team, but he still is against certain other teams. You want him in there. Yeah, this is almost. I mean, it's not on the same scale because we didn't get a bunch of the gear and whatnot, but like that character shard drop they just gave us is like a mini hyperdrive bundle for free. It's like getting a free hyperdrive bundle almost. I mean, you're not getting all the characters. Like there's a bunch that are missing, but on a small scale, it is a small scale hyperdrive bundle for sure. And then a lot of the characters they gave you are already in the hyperdrive bundle. Oh, I can't take her to 2 stars because I don't have any of the monies. None of the monies. And here's Anakin's ship. I don't think they gave me a capital ship. And when am I going to get the currency to upgrade this stuff? Like, why give it to me and not let me do anything with it? I know I don't have fleet battles unlocked yet. Maybe that's part of the reason. Maybe that stuff will come when the fleet battles get unlocked. But yeah, we're just gonna keep unlocking and upgrading. Get the crap. Oh, more than 4 or 5 months, I would say. Like that is a significant amount of everything that they just handed down. Hey, buddy, what are you doing, kiddo? You getting a toy? Nice. Can't see what he got. But Sammy's raiding his toy box and running to his mom's office. Yeah, don't worry, I'll get you added. And I got your code in 2 different spots here. I'll get it slapped in just as soon as I want to focus. I want to try to get through all these unlocks. I've got just a little over like an hour before I have to shift over to something else for a few minutes, which I'll take you guys with me. But if you want to see me do my daily fleet arena. Oh, I didn't upgrade his abilities. Oh well. Mando. So I don't think we have the journey guide unlocked yet, but with what they gave us, like we could start on like the Chewbacca event. We could start on the Grand Admiral Thrawn, Emperor Palpatine. Like there's all of a sudden there's a lot of stuff that's going to be opened up to us from the get go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a look at the gear, but I think I want to try to see if I can't gear out like one whole team of like do a bounty hunter team, probably do Phoenix just because they gave me T-Rex shards. I don't know if I'll get them unlocked, but just do try to get one solid team of each thing that I have available, kind of geared out if I have enough uh, stuff to do it with. It's funny, the slider doesn't work until I kick it over once from one, and then all of a sudden I can grab it. BlueStacks is a little wonky. But until the PC code comes my way, or it gets broadly released. This is how it's gotta be. That 4-star boba. Beautiful. Beautiful. So my focus, I've been kind of thinking about this a little bit. Obviously, obviously, I want to get to level 85. Like that's going to be the first kind of benchmark I'm going for here is how quick am I getting this new account to level 85. Then I might pick a GL to just kind of focus down on, and maybe a journey guide character too, to like if they line up a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna see, but um, yeah, kind of want to see how quick I can get to one of those sort of things. But there's a lot of journey guide characters. Maybe I just need to focus on journey guide characters for a bit and then start worrying about a GL. Uh, but yeah, I mean, I definitely feel like I'm running a race, and I got to start running 30 seconds ahead of a lot of other folks. Oh shoot, I never finished him. Oh, I mean, we should be able to start like the Beskar Mando event too. I know we still. I think we need to worry about getting Kara uh, for that as well. But like they gave us some teams. They really did. I'll have to go back in and finish up Zeb, although he's one of the ones on from Phoenix that is, depending on who I'm fighting against, might be on the bench more often than not. Here he is. There he is. There's the man right there. Oh, we get his unique right off the bat. That's cool. Gear level 6. And what's this? Gear level 4. He is definitely one of the ones that if I were to just like, I need to start throwing gear at somebody, it's gonna be him. He's incredibly useful and needs all these abilities kind of going. But we're gonna just carry on with the unlocks until we're out of unlocks, and then we'll hit the dailies and we'll do other stuff. Oh, I guess I there it is. Let me grab that time. Captain Crayon. One whole star. Oh, here we go. He's moving on up now. 4. I wish they would just speed it up and like, hey, you have enough stars to take him to X. Like, do you want to just take him to that? It's like, of course I do. Why wouldn't you want to? Like, let's just streamline this just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. Boss. Yeah, I think if Chewie unlocks at 4 stars, I think you could definitely get Chewie done with at least the unlock done with what they've given you for bounty hunters. I mean, you'll have to throw some gear on them and whatnot, and maybe wait till mods are unlocked before you would worry about that a whole lot. But yeah, you definitely have the tools in your toolbox already for several characters. And I don't think they've given me the journey guide yet. I'll have to look. Although we did get a journey guide like slider bar when we unlocked the White Wing. Let's see. Yeah, no, the journey guide is still blocked off. One of the better character model updates that they did in the last few years. It used to be his Clone Wars animated look and not his Samuel L. Jackson live action look. This was a great upgrade. Who doesn't want to see Sam Jackson whenever they're playing Star Wars? See, and he comes with a lot of his abilities kind of up and running already too. Cad Bane. A little shocked they didn't update his look to match the one from the Book of Boba Fett. But we'll see how I'm doing on ability materials as I'm getting towards the end of things. Kanan, this is a lot. This was not what I was expecting when I fired this up. I thought we were just gonna dive right into dailies and just kind of keep trucking along with what the quests were, but I mean, this is a pleasant surprise. We're burning through credits too. I mean, they gave us the 10 million and we're over it now, or we were obviously over with what we had, and we're down into the nines now. Upgrade to 4 stars. So yeah, I'm getting progress ticked off for a few things. Choppa. I wish I knew how many more of these guys I had to do, because then I need to go through and like upgrade everybody that they gave me bonus shards for too. I'm sure I got another star level or two on a few people. I love it. Oh, I'm looking. He's fairly close to 5 stars as it is. 'Cause with they give you shards, as you're going through like the achievements and some of the quests and stuff like that. So I was actually like had decent progress towards just the initial unlock, anyways, and then they give you those 80 to just get her done. Slave one. Again, can't do anything beyond the activation because I don't have any of the fleet credits. What else we got? Ghost. We might be down to the ships. Oh, that'll be 4 stars, I think. Oh, can't do it. All right, you just sit there at 2 stars. Phantom 2. Advanced. And activate all would be kind of cool. I mean, not that this isn't like this is just neat seeing all this, but yeah. Also, for the sake of I wanted to do other stuff, and this was not anticipated. Okay, so about 25 minutes worth of activations. Let's take a look at who we can bump up now with the extra shards. Not him, not him, not him. Nobody. Doesn't look like. Oh, Gideon. We'll just take him while we're here. Oh, here we go. There's a bunch. Oh yeah, I forgot I needed to promote Zeb one more time. So we've spent about 2 million credits so far. I had like 800,000 of my own somewhere in there, and then they gave me that 10 mil. Oh yeah, she's getting a couple of stars. Nice. Yeah, they're making. They're definitely with just the stars alone. The difficulty on a lot of the intro stuff, which isn't high to begin with, is going to be further reduced because yeah, they're ramping your power up fairly significantly. Yeah, see. All right. That was it. Yep. Okay. Speed through this as quick as I can. Oh, son of a gun. I could upgrade his abilities. need to really. Well, why not? Why not? For a Jedi team, he's going to be a decent choice for a leader until I start getting, you know, the Revens and the Jedi Knight Lukes and what have you unlocked. And this guy will very likely be my First Order lead for the time being. I think the other option would be Phasma. And I think he's definitely a better choice in general than Phasma. I mean, when you want to, if you want to drill into it, yeah, in like Territory Wars, if Phasma has her own, she's the superior leader, but we're not going to have to be worrying about that sort of thing for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. Okay, so if I'm remembering correct, they gave me some Stormtrooper Han shards, right? But not enough to unlock him? Yeah, 20 of 50. And not enough to unlock him either. Not enough to unlock him. Okay, yeah, so that was everybody they gave. But I'm not gonna knock that. So can we see squads recommended? So like they say this team right here can unlock Grandmaster Yoda. It's a huge get right off the jump. And then this squad, I mean, you can pick other teams, but you know, like we've got to jump into the journey guide already. It's not bad. It's not a bad deal at all. Okay, so let's get down to dailies. Oh look, collect 4 dark side carry. Achievement unlocked. There's more Darth Vader shards. A lot more. We got a lot of achievements. Look at the achievements. I might be able to promote Darth Vader again. How are we looking? 54, 65. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Keep them. Yeah, look at that. He's getting promoted for sure. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay, train a single character. Done. We'll go promote him later. Light side battles, fill gear in 1 slot, open 1 pack in the store. Alright, we'll go take care of the store stuff real quick. So we'll open you. Yeah, that was like a mini light side or light speed bundle. That's really impressive. So I would have unlocked him from that Bronzium, but they gave him to me. So I get 10 bonus shards. Hey, it's 10 more shards than I had before. I'll take it. We're doing good on time. And yeah, we'll just have to tab over to the other, to the main account to just take care of Fleet Arena. Alright, those are done. Challenges. It's mostly the same, but it's also a little different. You know, like I can sim battles. I can't sim these just yet. Acquired units, possible rewards. Okay, so we should be able to knock this one out fairly easily, and then sim the other two. Because yeah, I don't know. You think I'm gonna be able to do it with an SLKR available to me from my homie and supporter of the stream? Let's clear squad. Let's hoping that I could do a whole team of them, but it's not meant to be. You know what? Bounty hunters. You, 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 and you. Okay. What do we need for his lead? Tier level 4. Let's see if we can get there. So close. So we'd have to farm up this stuff. Not a big deal. But we can get his taunt going at least. And we needed to give gear to a character anyway for a daily. And he's going to one-shot all of it. So, I mean, I'm not sure why I care. But habits. I want them to be useful. This is just full-on cheating, by the way. But if you're not cheating, you're not trying. And I don't mean cheating like hacking the system and altering shit. I just mean like, hey, you know what I mean. I do not advocate cheats, especially in a video game. You don't need to hack or install shit to make it easier or unfair. No. And we'll sim the other two. Done deal. So done. Finish 10 battles, light side, hard, dark, cantina. Okay. So we just need to go in and do fights. Now we can make it quick. We could go in and, like sim a bunch of stuff, but we have to progress through this stuff sooner or later. So putting it on easy mode. So auto. Frame rates are kind of stuttering here on BlueStacks right now. Yeah, there they are. They cleaned up. So it's what, three? It's 10 total battles, 3 light, 3 dark, and some cantina. So we'll do this one, and then we'll hop over to dark side, and then we'll hop over to cantina, and should be able to wrap up dailies from there. There, we'll use little Rex. That's fun getting to use that at this level. Okay. Should be able to go. No guild. Yeah, let's send him a friend request. There's only so many Mola Lizas you can fit into your life, though, so probably avoid doing that again in the future. Yep, so light side battle's done. So claim. Oh, and there we go. Player level 20. I've unlocked events. Awesome. Guilds unlocking 2, 25 energy, 16 cantina. Oh, and they gave me 15 more Moff Gideon shards. Oh, I'm going to hit level 21 right here, too. And just more bonus energy. Oh. All right, so without even really trying that hard or doing much of anything at all, let me scroll, please. There we go. Oh, 20 chopper and a 1 random ass Jyn Erso. Okay. Oh, and then 15 more Darth Vader. Okay. Kitties. Okay. 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 Oh. And more achievements. Some more Darth Vader shards. Some gear. Look at all that money. Look at all that money. All right, Master Collector claim. There's another level. So we've barely done any battles. And I mean, we're just leveling up effortlessly at this point. Literally not. I'm not doing anything but the dailies. I've done 3 battles and I unlocked all the free stuff they gave me. And we've gone up to where we at? We've gone up 4 levels. We were at 19 when we started. So, you know, guilds. I can join a starter guild, or somebody could take pity on me and invite me to their real guild. But yeah, 4 levels, not doing. I mean, I'm not doing anything. In all honesty, I'm not. Okay. I know I need to start progressing 2Ps, but for the sake of some time, let's just go ahead and farm up. We'll do 5. Just to get this done. Level 24. Squad Arena unlocks in 4 levels. You earn blah, 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 blah. And earned blah, 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 blah. Okay. You just unlocked events. Okay. So now we're got a little bit of a tutorial. Oh, look at this. I wonder. Yeah. So I'm going to be able to unlock Drogon right now. Get more shards for him. Will I be able to get and more shards? And then okay, fleet commander train. So then this is where my capital ships will start coming into play. I know how to use the rebels. What are the rewards? No rewards. So this is kind of interesting. So I'll unlock these 3 additional characters in addition to being able to boost him up with more shards. Now, this is just for me. For anybody seeing this in the future, you know, or after this 48-hour period expires, I don't know that this will be here when you come around. But it's here for me, so I will obviously take advantage of it. Especially because they're giving you the teams. Like, you're going to get that. They're going to give me mods. That's kind of huge. Because I don't have any of those yet. But they're giving you every character you need to complete this. Like, you don't have to have your teams. This is just literally giving you a free character. You can't really beat that. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We'll do that towards the end. done, we're going to get another level. No, we're not. Finish 3 Cantina battles. There it is. Squad Arena unlocked in 3. So we've got to do 5 hard, 3 dark, and then we'll be done with the dailies. So, did you know some of the characters you've been collecting act as crew on ships? I had no idea. I am tapping on a ship to view its details. You're not letting me in. You're bugged. No. This is the first time a tutorial's acted up like this. Come on. Nothing. Yeah, I've never had a tutorial freeze up on me like this. Clicking, maybe I'll hold it down. And they don't give you the option to, you can't click on anything else when these are going. Like, it's all just frozen up. And I have a feeling even if I like force rebooted it, it would still, it would make me come back to this probably. But I don't also see that we really have, look, I have 43,000 galactic power. This is like, I think I had 7,000 before I got all this stuff for free. Okay, so we need to, we're just going to go ahead and shut you down, I think. Yep, okay. And then we'll just reboot real quick. And hopefully that clears it up. And yeah, y'all just saw my hockey team. But it's where I'm from. So I live in Pennsylvania now, but my teams are going to go with me wherever I go for the rest of my life. So come on. Can we please? There we go. Okay. Back in action. Full screen. Sorry about that, folks. Hopefully the force closing of the app cleared it up. That's the first. All the others have worked just fine. Like clicking on the things, anything they've needed me to click on, I've clicked on and it's worked just fine. But that one, for whatever reason, part of me wonders if it's a bug because the ship is active and it's not supposed to be in the tutorial. Because yeah, they updated the experience, but the tutorial is still acting the way I remember it being when I first started playing. So I suspect that is like an unintended bug, kind of a leftover from the old guidance system with this to this new method where they're giving you all these unlocks from the get-go. Ugh, stretch my legs real quick. So hopefully that cleared it up, because if it didn't, I'm not real sure how to resolve that. And hopefully it's something CG is aware of and that they're taking steps to correct. Oh, come on. Yeah, we might be stuck if this doesn't work. It is very annoying. Okay, well, this will literally grind my ability to do this to a complete stop. Unless, I guess, maybe I... like I have a feeling on a tablet maybe I'd be able to like get into it, but yeah, it does not like the mouse clicks for whatever reason. I wonder if I go out of that. There's a show control, airplane mode, media gallery, screen recording, no, 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 take screenshot, no, install APK, I don't know what that means, trim memory, I don't know what that does, game controls, on-screen controls, okay, what does C do? C does nothing. Z, A, S also do nothing. That's full screen. Lock mouse cursor. What does that do? Nothing. Uh, okay, yeah, I'm a little. Oh, locking the mouse cursor keeps it from being able to come over here. So, yeah, I'm really kind of. There's only one scheme. Okay, controls for keyboard. I could plug in an Xbox controller and see if that could do it, I guess, but yeah, it's like it's waiting for a touchscreen input, it would seem. If anybody has an idea, I guess I can check on Google real quick, I suppose, but I'm not super optimistic. Okay, there's some Reddit posts. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing out there, but I mean, I guess I would suspect if I brought this over to another device, it would let me move past this. Uh, Problem is, I don't own any Android devices, so I'd have to do it on an iPad, and I would have to close this out again, probably, right? And then link it via Facebook or something like that. Hmm. Well, what a crappy way to kind of bring things to a halt. Um, but anyway, you saw day 4, and if you're playing on BlueStacks, you might run into this problem yourself. The next video that I'll do tomorrow, hopefully I will have this resolved, and I'll tell you how I did it. If you're playing on iPad or a phone or whatever, I doubt this will be an issue for you, but it is also possible. So hopefully I can come up with a fix. Uh, it would be really nice if it didn't lock you into this, or if it just, hey, tap on a ship and then this shit disappeared and then you could just pick whatever fucking ship you wanted. Yeah, this is really obnoxious. Oh, hold on. Ah, let me click on the endurance. You have to click on a ship that isn't unlocked, and it worked. Look at that. I accidentally fixed it. Hey, tap on Mace Windu. So yeah, click on a ship that is not unlocked. If it's unlocked, it'll F up the interaction. How about that? Okay, I will earn ships and crews in oh, look at that. Possible rewards, X-Wing pilot. Okay, well, we're able to move on, but let's get back and finish the dailies. Click on a ship that is not unlocked, and it'll work just fine. Cade 69 has joined the guild. What fucking guild did I join? Did it automatically just throw me in a guild? Yeah, it automatically threw me in a guild. Murder of Porgs starter guild. Yep. This is a this can be a what's the word I'm thinking of? This could be a purgatory for a while until you get into an actual guild run by actual people. But for now, it works just fine. Okay, where were we? Dailies. Hard battles, dark side battles. Okay, maybe we can do those simultaneously. We will large bronzium resource cache, 6 days, 13 hours. These bundles can be purchased once per week. Energy and resources. Okay, well, just I can send gifts to people, and people can send gifts to me. I'm so excited. Unrefined. I mean, these actually aren't bad. I would need to. Let's see what's 550. It's not horrible. There's some value there. I mean, the crystals alone, and then the other stuff thrown on top, like that's some stun gun materials right there. It's not bad for $5. And again, $1.99, not horrible. But these are gifts. These are something you could send to somebody in your guild, and they could send them to you. So like that's one thing we do in my guild is if there's a bundle in here that they want, we'll just find, we'll just exchange, we'll trade. So it'll be like, hey, I want this. The total is $15. Do you want it too, or do you want $15 in crystals or something else? Anyway, finish and a level up bundle. She's awesome. Can't wait to get my hands on her again. We'll grab this real quick. And we'll see if we can't do dark side battles real fast. The constant advertisements popping up bugged the crap out of me. We'll do this and then we'll multi-sim the other 4. We'll play it manually just to play it manually, and then we'll multi-sim. Should be fine. Oh wait, it's dark side, isn't it? So I'm stuck. I'm very limited on what I can do. Do I have enough bounty hunters to do? I think they do have enough dark side bounty hunters. So you. Yep, there we go. Okay. Synergy. I don't know if that's the hand symbol for synergy, but that's what I'm going with. Okay. Taunt. Missiles. Basic. And you'll notice I'm not really playing this the way like just I'm randomly just hitting buttons. Like I don't really care. I'm not super worried about losing this. So I'm not necessarily using the best abilities on the best person. I'm just trying to kill them off real fast. something like that. 4 Jedi Knight Anakin shards, a couple crystals. Zam Wessel, that's going to be a node to farm. She is a giant pain in the butt. Oh, and Princess Leia's on the node with her. Nobody's on the node with Anakin. Sabine has. Oh, so this is one to farm too. Sabine with the Phantom. Yeah, this is definitely a node to farm just for the Phantom. The Phantom's required for some stuff. Profundity, unlock, and Phantom makes the fleet go and works well with Home One also. So we're gonna go ahead and multi-sim that. There we go. Player level 26, Cantina energy increased, and we're probably gonna get another level or two. See 5 battles, and it literally gave me shards as if I only did one. But I got some gear, credits, the whole 9. So Journey Begins booster bundle, $14.99. What's the plus 3 more? If you're in a hurry to get to, what would this be, Commander Luke? Well, or would it be R2 and then Commander Luke? I can't remember. But yeah, if you're in a hurry, I mean, it's not horrible, but only 30 of each is not great. It'd get you the unlock on him, which is actually kind of the barrier. And yeah, this isn't the best value though. Like you gotta be super careful of these starting bundles. If this were half the price, I would say that's a decent deal. But at $10, and yeah, don't let the fact that these are purple like excite you or entice you further. Like the shards are the thing. This stuff is just a bonus, and yeah, I mean 30 shards is a decent amount, but it's probably not. It's at most it's going to get you one more star at most, and that's if it even takes you to where you're getting that star. So ultimately, when it comes to spending money, you have to decide what's worth it for you and what's not. Okay, see, where are we going to get to 27? You have to decide what's worth it for you and what's not. Some things that they try to sell you with real money, tremendous value. They really, truly have tremendous value. Join a new guild to unlock more guild events. But you just threw me in a guild. Are you telling me I need to switch guilds? I'm so confused. Oh, freaking cough. Alright, some more achievements unlocked. Lots of achievements unlocked. Claim tons of crystals. We're getting Fleet Arena tokens. Beautiful. Those are very, very key. When you get to that point, they will be a primary source of you being able to buy Zeta upgrade materials, which is one of the end game kind of like, well, it's not even mid end game, like early end game. You need it to make your character's potential, like you need it to reach your character's highest potential. We're not going to really be able to show it, but okay, journey guide, legendary characters like Commander Luke. Tutorial mode. As you can see, there are a lot of legendary units. Make it easier, solo, guild, and galactic. Okay. Here you can learn everything you need to be successful. Battle chain, requirements, begin journey. After beating tier 5, for Palpatine and Squad Empire units, R2-D2 then sets you on the path of Commander Luke. Okay, so we could definitely do a decent chunk of this event up until you'd be able to unlock them, and then you'd have to get more stars for more characters. But what we were talking, Zetas, right? We were talking Zetas. Okay, so like certain abilities will be unlocked with normal ability materials, like the little purple ones that you've seen me gather. Like I think this one is one of them that'll just be unlocked with a purple, or they'll be unlocked with a gold called an Omega. And then there's other ones like his lead has a Zeta unlock, which when you do it with a Zeta, it gives like an extra big boost or a kind of a different spin on the ability. It kind of alters how the characters work. Like it can take a character that's just okay and make them great. Um, but we'll get into that more later. But that's just a quick overview. Zetas are, other than Omicron, Zetas are like the highest level of ability unlock. And some characters have none. Some have one. Galactic Legends have 6. So if you want to unlock all the abilities on a Galactic Legend, you have to collect 120 individual Zeta pieces to, okay, I've got about 10 minutes before I need to hop over to my fleet arena. Okay, so what was it saying about a guild in the quest? Join a new guild to unlock more events. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so it's asking me to search. This is guild search. So, like, I clearly am not qualified to join any of these guilds that are in triple digits. Like, even this one, I'm not suitable for. At a 50,000 roughly account, this is a long-term goal to find a place. 7.46 at 23, so like the average player in here has got a couple of million GP at a less than half full guild to get to that. So like I wouldn't be contributing a darn thing. So not saying that you'll get turned down, but just because I don't really feel like wasting my personal time and I don't want to waste their time. I could join any one of these. They're open to join. They're just accepting. But the odds of me staying in that guild for more than a day before it's noticed that a guy with no GP and nothing really to contribute is sitting in the guild is they'll boot me. They'll boot me. They'll absolutely boot me. So you want to find a guild that's appropriate for your roster size. And none of these are appropriate for my roster size. And so, as you're, says there's 8 of 50 in this starter guild that's open to join. Our combined GP is 225.1k. Yeah, we're not moving on from here for the time being. Yeah, and then there's multiple molalizes. Yeah, God love it. Yeah, it is what it is. You're kind of, unless you have a friend with an alt guild that'll let you join, you're just kind of stuck in the starter guilds for a little while, and it's fun. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. Oh, here we go. Train Kylo Ren Unmasked to level 26. We get 10 Farm Boy Luke shards. We get 1 Kylo shard. Should be reversed or flipped, right? This should just be upgrade 5 Rebels to 5 stars. Tons of quests. Earn 250 raid tickets. So that's basically you spend your battle or your canteen energy, you'll get a raid ticket, and then 10 on Stormtrooper Han shards. So, and then what's here? Oh, that's the join a new guild part. So we got a lot more quests now to work on. If you want to defeat the ranker, you have a really hard squad. Reach player level 30, get 5 to gear 2 or 3. So the ranker is kind of the starting raid. You'll unlock Han Solo from there. Upgrade 3 abilities to level 3. So I mean, they're giving you some really basic stuff to keep boosting up these characters. So more or less, what we need to keep doing is just keep pushing through all these nodes that we're going to be in Dark Side, Cantina, and Light Side battles. We just need to keep pushing through, keep gaining levels, keep getting gear, and then start focusing on characters. Well, so filling in all these boxes on all these characters. So like I could promote Admiral Akbar to new gear tiers, same with Cad, Chopper, Ezra, etc. Luke could definitely go through and put gear on a couple of people, but a lot of these pluses, like don't look at this and think, oh, I'll be able to do all of them. Second I give gear to Akbar, some of these boxes for some of these characters are going to go black because the gear that they would want is being given to other characters. So don't look at this and think, dude, you can upgrade everybody. It's not how that works. This is saying you have the option, like this guy's ready to go, but if I go with this guy, she might suffer, he might suffer, whatever. Your gear is not unique to each individual character. The inventory is spread amongst everybody. No, same thing happened to me, Dirty Socks. That's kind of what I've been going through today on the stream. Is they sent me the same thing. I think they launched this new player experience. I don't think it is working the way they intended it. I think that's stuff that you were supposed to get anyways, and you're just not. So, yeah, you got the same thing I did. So, enjoy it. You just got a huge boost to your roster. Massive boost. Massive, massive boost. Yeah, same thing happened to me. Pretty sure it's happening to everybody, but yeah, that's well, every new account. But yeah, that's the new player experience. All right, got about 5 minutes. So let's let's unlock this real quick. Since they gave you it's here and they gave you the tunes, might as well, right? Yay, Captain Drogon. Okay, where is you? We want you dead. Yeah, and like 10 million credits, they really hooked us up. And why am I getting tutorials in the middle of this? Oh, and they save you months of farming. Months. Months and months and months of farming time with that stuff. Like, hands down. I said it earlier in the stream. It was like they gave a mini hyperdrive bundle. It's kind of the equivalent. You don't get the gear, you don't get the other stuff that comes with it. You're not going to 5 stars with purple gear on these guys, but it's the equivalent of a mini hyperspeed bundle. It really is. All right. And then Darth, one thing you want to definitely watch for is oh my god, do I get a bunch of Drogon shards? Okay. Go when you get events unlocked, make sure you come in and do all of these because it should let you unlock all 4 of these characters, and all 4 of these characters are Princess Leia requirements, and all 4 of them are awesome characters on their own. So just watch for that. So wow. Okay. It is. Yeah. See, I can activate Drogon, but we'll worry about that later. We are going to. We are going to tab over here to my main account and get that. Get that. I'm in windowed mode, so you'll have to bear with me. The aspect ratio isn't quite what it would normally be. But we're gonna get ready. Fleet Arena Battle. I'll launch this here in just a few seconds, and then I'll hop back over and we'll just kind of wrap up. We'll do a quick summary of the day in the new player experience, and then we'll pick up again tomorrow. Actually, tomorrow morning will be the Grand Arena stream for my main account. We'll do all that, and then I am supposed to take my kid to the trampoline park. But this cough is really bothering me, so I might skip that. But I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling in the morning. It's not that I feel bad. I feel mostly fine, but I don't know if it's allergy related. I don't know if I'm fighting a bug, and I don't want to spread anything. So, um, so we'll just see. If I'm still coughing tomorrow, I might just stay home. Because ever since COVID, people are nervous about coughs, justifiably so. But I cough a lot anyways because of the damage to my lung from the illness that I had 10 years ago, where I needed a surgery to save my life. I've got a lot of scar tissue on my left lung, so I just cough quite a bit regardless. It is what it is. Yeah, Darth, seriously, man, enjoy all that stuff. The new player experience, if they're hooking people up with, I mean, I jumped from like 7,000 GP to almost 50,000 GP just by unlocking all that stuff. The ships alone are crazy. Like a 4-star Rebel Y-wing is massive, absolutely massive. But man, this is so buttery smooth. Yep, and Darth Vader's ship is in there too. That's another big one. I think they gave the Ghost and the Phantom, but I mean, honest to God, the Y wing was one of the slowest farms that I can remember having to go through. So getting that at 4 stars, that alone is probably months worth of time saved. Darth Vader's TIE fighter is a weird thing to see. Like, he's a Sith. It works with his fleet, but it's not ideal. Like this, what I have on the field, this guy could be dropped in and out for, say, like the Emperor's shuttle. Yeah, Vader's ship is very key to a lot of fleets and for a lot of stuff to unlock. Yeah, this or Emperor's shuttle, kind of depending on what you're fighting against, like what their starting lineup would be. Like they had what I would call a typical starting lineup. Every now and again, you'll see this in the starting lineups. You want to adjust your starting lineup to kind of match theirs, but yeah, this or the Emperor's shuttle, just so you can have extra heals. and we're just gonna kind of let the clock run out from here. This mass swarm from him will finish it off. They've only got the 6 stacks left, so 5 attacks will hit. It'll take it out easily. We're just gonna let the clock dwindle down just so somebody doesn't get a bug in their ass and try to snipe it, which doesn't happen very often. I mean, if it happens once every couple of months, it's a surprise. But most people are very respectful, but some people just aren't. But I don't think people are disrespectful out of spite. I think they're disrespectful out of ignorance. Like, they just don't know. Like, they don't understand. Like, they just got the ship unlocked that lets them bust into the top 10 when they've been top 20 or 30 or 40 or 50 forever. And they don't really get that that their payout time is probably already occupied, and that, you know, they can adjust that time and should adjust that time out of respect for the way, because my arena shard here mostly flows very smoothly. So, like, it's the one thing to be conscious of as a new player. When you get into the Fleet Arena shards, realize that there's 24 payouts for first place. Somebody is probably in yours, and if you want to be in the top 10 or whatever, you need to reach out to some of those other players that are around you just to make sure you're not stepping on anybody's toes, because otherwise, when you start stepping on everybody's toes, everybody's just going to start holding your account down and making it their bitch and making it so you can't get anything done. So realize that even though they are making us fight each other's fleets, in reality, it's us, a community of players against the game. We all win when we cooperate and coordinate, and we lose when we fight each other, at least in this mode. So just keep that in mind. When you advance in your Fleet Arena, Squad Arena, most folks don't care about anymore, so you might not have to ask there. But again, just to be courteous, maybe reach out. Look who's in the top 10. Be like, hey, I don't want to piss anybody off. When you work together in both arena settings, everything's great. Because, like, in mine, first place is, honest to God, tossed around between 4 or 5 guys. So, like, check this out. We'll go into the ranks real quick. So, on occasion, this guy will take first place, but not often. He's one of the OGs in here, along with me. This guy actually took over this account. This guy spent a shit ton of money and then gave his account to another guy. He's an OG. This guy's new. This guy stepped on everybody's toes, and then we started slapping him around, and he's just been sitting at third forever. We would work with him if he'd communicate, but he won't communicate. But so, like, this guy's been around a while. This guy's been around a while. But a lot of these guys are new. This guy's been around a while. But now you get down here. This guy spent thousands and thousands and thousands of real dollars. He was not in a good guild. Not in a good guild at all. And it was, to his credit, stayed in that guild through everything, but bought everything. Except for, like, Jedi Master Kenobi, because they couldn't get the shards from the Geo battles. He was in the top all the time. He was in the top all the time. In the top all the time. They just up and quit. Just up and quit. Like, you look at this guy's account. 9 million. Every GL but JMK. And bought all of it. Whaled. Krakened. Whatever you want. Just spent all the fucking money. Just spent all the money to unlock all this. Spent all the money to unlock all these. And just quit. Like, I know people who would murder for this account. So that, when this mass, I don't know what caused these people to quit. I don't. Other than Boss Nass, I never really talked to anybody other than when we kind of set up how we want this to probably want this run. This is another guy that was there forever, gone. Him too. Don't know what caused him to quit, but they quit. And so now that was a decent chunk of the top people that would be going in and out of this arena shard are just gone. So we have a ton of open times. I'll sit at first place for a couple hours. This guy will then take it later, and he'll sit at first place for hours, and he'll take it from him. Sit at first place. He might, depending on what his mood is. He might, depending on what his mood is. He might, depending on. It's actually probably more like time. Do I have the time to sit down and do it? Some people are very busy. But I guess where the long and short of it is communicate. When you get to that point in your fleet arena, communicate. Reach out to the top 5 or 10 people and be like, hey, I'm going to be up there around with you guys. What are payout times? When would be a good payout time for me to slot into? And then just change your time in the settings. We won. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh, that is about as close to the territory war as you will ever see. 23 banners. Wow. I knew it was close. I didn't know it was that close. All I know is it was announced that we had won. Probably just mathematically, but wow, I didn't know it was that close. But good rewards. I need these reroll maps, especially. But okay, so that's it for here. Oh look, and we're gonna hop right back into the free to play or the new player experience. What is this available for 27 days? Oh, okay. Now, so we were talking value on bundles earlier. This is a very good value. If you're and you need all these characters to unlock the Beskar Armor Mandalorian, who is not a great character on his own, but he's the pilot of the Razor Crest, which makes him very important. $8 for all this and the energy. That's a pretty good value. Like, this is a bundle I would say if you want to buy it, and you'll get your money's worth for sure. But anyways, let's do a quick recap. So when we started, we were level 19. We got surprised by a ton of character unlocks, a ton of ship unlocks, a ton of stuff that kind of ate up a little bit of a chunk of the time that I wanted to spend today, but it is what it is. But then just by doing mostly just the daily activities and a couple of little quest things they wanted us to do, we jumped up 8. And we did not put that word an hour and a half. We didn't put that much time in. We jumped up 8 battles. We unlocked access to events. We unlocked access to guilds, access to the journey guide. Like, we unlocked a lot of stuff. We made a lot of progress. We're sitting on a nice stockpile of energy. And we got all these characters. So there's a whole world of stuff that's opened up to us. So, like, yeah, our journey guide is kind of locked in to Palpatine, and we could definitely do some of that, and maybe we will. But that'll be for another stream. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe we'll just go in and play around in the journey guide a little bit and see how far we can get on some of these events. Because that is definitely something you'll be doing as a new player. But, I mean, did not put that much effort or energy or stress. We didn't have to gear up a bunch of characters, and we got through 8 levels on day 3. So day 3, we're at almost hold on, nope, that one. We're at just under 45k galactic power, thanks to Capital Games giving us all this stuff. And level 27 could easily be 28 in not too much time if we just put in a few more battles or, worked on these events or whatever. Like, if we went and unlocked this and went and did this and did the rest of these, could definitely get up even higher. Well, Dirty Socks, you're going to be a little bit limited to what you're even available to work on. from the get-go. So with what they gave us for free, you should be able to kind of go for Palp and Yoda. You should be able to go for Grand Admiral Thrawn and R2. BB, you're not going to be able to touch for a little bit. You have to unlock a few characters still. And then Commander Luke should be on your radar. Beskar or Mando should be on your radar. Once you get fleets built up a little bit, Chimera should be on your radar. And then potentially Chewbacca and potentially the Millennium Falcon. Yeah, just kind of start at the top and work your way down. But between tier, this says recommended for players with 500,000 plus GP. So, the game is telling you that these events are going to be a little, like, you're going to have to be, I think, 7 stars in this one to do the final tier. 7-star Phoenix, recommended power 13,009. So yeah, you won't qualify for that for a while, but you could, in theory, do this first one and this second one pretty easy. Third, like you can do up to here, but you need to get to here to unlock him. So you could start chiseling away at these just to hammer him down, and then build up the characters to get the unlocks. But yeah, just start at the top, these two guys, and just work your way down, getting tiers done as you can, and then yeah, Commander Luke will be the first big one you're probably able to unlock. You're not going to be able to do much with her until you get like Geonosians or another Separatist unit fully up and running. He takes a lot of stuff to get. Beskar armor, Mando's not too hard. Yeah, just start at the top, get these two unlocked, then see about these two, and then look at Commander Luke and Beskar armor, Mando. That's my recommendation. Just start at the top and start trickling your way down. Because I think even Palpatine, yeah, you need 5-star rebels. So you'll be able to 5-star these guys, any one of these rebel teams. It's like Phoenixes would be a decent one because they're rebels and they're needed for Grand Admiral Thrawn. So you can double dip on Thrawn and Palp by leveling Phoenix. It's one way to go about doing it. And then Yoda I think is Jedi, which again, you can double dip a little bit by leveling Phoenix because Ezra and Kanan are Jedi. And then you've already got Anakin and Ahsoka and you'll Mace and Ben. So yeah, working on Phoenix gets you quite a bit of progress right now. So that's the way I would do it. Well, that's the way I'm going to do it. You'll see. It'll be on stream. All right. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up for the day. It was a great stream. It's great having everybody here. It was a neat surprise getting all that stuff. But my wife's got some conference calls to do, and so I have to take sole custody of the kiddo, which means I need to be able to go to him and do whatever he needs whenever he needs it. So tomorrow morning at probably, well, I'll tell you what, Arnold is who I kind of learned from when I was starting out, and I still watch all of his stuff. One, because it's entertaining, and two, because the guy knows his shit. He really does. So if I'm agreeing with, I'm not necessarily saying I'm parroting him, but if I'm agreeing with Arnold, part of it's because he taught me what's what. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know who I am. I've never super chatted him or done anything other than watch his streams. But Arnold is one of those guys. Him and Bit Dynasty and Scribe, those 3 guys are just absolute fountains of information. And I'm not saying I'm following in their footsteps or anything, but I'm just trying to do my own small thing. Definitely inspired by them, but they know their stuff. They definitely know their stuff. They're great at this game. Yeah, if Arnold says it, I'm going to say 99 times out of 100, it's 100% accurate. Occasionally, I think things can be skewed by the fact that, like, let's just face it. Arnold has access to things that normal players don't. He's got the ability to unlock a character from no stars to max relics day one. Every character. He has that ability. So sometimes when you're looking at it from that perspective of like he's got access to everything whenever it becomes available, that perspective is a little hard to relate to as a new player. Which is why I'm offering this look at the new player thing from my platform as an experienced player, being like, this is a pretty good deal, and this is how I did it. And I mean, if I could go back and change how I did some things from the beginning, I would, knowing what I know now. So I'm kind of because so when I started here, just real quick, when I started was like right around the time The Mandalorian was like heating up as a show. And I was like, oh, I want him just because of the show, which is fine. This is ultimately a character collector game that you get to take into various activities. So if you want a character just because you love that character, it's a good reason as any. But if you're looking to maximize your roster and progress towards things, then there's a clear path that the game kind of lays out for you, which I ignored when I started out. So I guess that's, if I could go back and tell my starting self one thing, it would be don't ignore the path that's being laid out. There's obvious guideposts, pay attention to them and follow them. It would have saved me some money because I did spend some money. Like I bought the Hyperdrive bundle, which I would do again as starting out me, just because it was a huge jump. I appreciate that, Dirty Socks. I really do. That means a lot. But I would do things different. And so as much as I'm talking to any new player who stumbles on these videos or any current player that stumbles on these videos, I'm also kind of talking to past me, 5 years ago me or whenever it was when I started playing this game. Like and things they being CG, they've cleared up the picture a little bit. It was a little more fuzzy when I started. Like a lot of these, like the way the journey guide is put together wasn't really like this when I started. It was a lot bigger and more convoluted. And they didn't have these recommendations here. It was just a big list, if I'm remembering, like everything kind of lined out. Yeah, just kind of follow the game's guidance for a while. Take it slow, be patient. You're not gonna go from starting out to the top in a day, a week, or a month. It's going to take a lot of time, and unless you're willing to spend money, you're never. I because it makes it sound like the game is pay to win. The game can be played completely free. You don't have to spend a dime. Money will save you time. So if you don't want to put in the time and you can afford it, by all means, spend your money. You're free to do that. I'm not going to discourage that. How you choose to play the game is how you choose to play the game. But I'm trying to do this without spending money, and that means just following the guidance of the game. Yeah, Dirty Socks. You're in a good spot. I think you're roughly where this guy is, so our journey should kind of mirror each other. Especially with all the free stuff that they gave us, the mini hyperdrive bundle. Yeah, so we're just going to keep going. Tomorrow morning, GAC on my main account. I don't know when GAC becomes a thing for new players anymore, but when we get there, we get there. But yeah, GAC tomorrow morning, and we'll knock that out, and then we'll come in and we'll make more progress. Maybe tomorrow I'm hoping we can do a big push where we're not just getting 7, 8, 9, 10 levels. Maybe we'll try to go for 10, 15, or 20. We'll see. We'll see how much we can actually like hammer down into a day. But for now, thank you for joining me. Thank you for the chats. Thank you for the likes, the follows, the shares. Spread the word. Just trying to build something humble here. Not Not trying to be Arnold. I'm not. I respect him. Not trying to be him. Just trying to do my own thing. But yeah, spread the word. If you think people would enjoy this or would benefit from it, please, please clue them in. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Twitch. I have a Twitter/X account where the streams are also sent to. So you can watch it on almost any streaming service you want between those three, I guess. So not everything. Like I'm not on Netflix. But anyways, yeah, just spread the word. And we'll be back tomorrow for, like I said, for GAC first thing in the morning on the main account. And then we'll be back plugging away on here, continuing the journey to 85. We're almost a third of the way in just 3 days. So it's not bad. And 3 days, like I said, we haven't really had a hardcore play day yet. So that's coming. Anyways, everybody take it easy. I will catch all of you later. Appreciate your time. I appreciate your views. Appreciate the comments and the chats. And we will see you tomorrow morning, 8:30, probably Eastern Standard Time, somewhere in there. Early morning East Coast. So if you're on the West Coast, that's too early for you. I apologize, but the stream will be on YouTube. You can watch it at your convenience. But hey, until then, everybody take it easy.